Incidentally, this song is called The Coal Mine, and that is the perfect description of last night's stream. But an AC for my cousin, but it might not fit in her window. Now I'm anxious. Maybe she could put it on a table in front of the window. Haven't heard back from her. Might be she thinks it can't be returned if she opens the package. I shall simply wallow in my anxiety. And it's how it goes sometimes. Is it specifically a window unit? Or is it one of those interior ones? If it's a window unit, then you probably can't put it on the table. You could probably just explain, yeah, we bought this and it doesn't fit, and they'll let you take it. It depends on how strict the return policy is. It was a window unit. Yeah, they'll probably be like, yep, that happens a lot. I'm almost tempted to just keep the music playing for Animal Crossing, but we're gonna switch back to it. I'm gonna unmute this. As you might have guessed, it's chore time again. The coal mine where a creepy dude invites you to his basement. I'm talking coal in the meme sense, in that it was fucking terrible. Or at least Mugenics was. Still not over me slamming the cup down like that. I went into a full body sweat because I was like, oh shit, that was super loud. Like, I'm not even kidding. Okay, so Isabel gave me the announcement that somebody was collapsed on the beach. Haven't heard of coal as a word for terrible. It's the opposite of gem. Coal alarm! And again, I never heard of Sam Hill until like 2015, so what do I know? Wonder what that one even specifically means. Like, what's the origin of that one? Who is that? Or is that a location? That had to have come from something. Move. So where's the stupid bird passed out on my beach? I'm probably not gonna decorate the Dream Island because, Deirdre! Hi. But I'm not gonna help you right now. Because I'm gonna get way too wrapped up in that. Well, let me see if I can find Gulliver or Gulliver or whoever's here tonight. Oh, wait. That's right, I have to check the clothing. Also, I didn't realize until editing it a few minutes ago that, the volume for Mugenics was really low. So, oopsie daisies. Okay, cool, I got 90k. Because the music was like the only enjoyable part of that experience, and probably not a lot of people heard it. I've literally never seen these pants. Ski mask. Just roam around the neighborhood in that. That's fine. But yeah, coal was like internet slang. Actually, kind of like those pants. Hello, Gabriel. Somehow, after all this time, they never invented like a shopping bag. But then again, when you consider what the actual Nintendo store works like, because I don't think... I'm pretty sure that they, to this day, don't have a shopping cart option, which is insane, considering that the Wii and the Wii U store allowed you to do that, but whatever, who cares? Who give a shit? Rene Descartes. I keep quoting that one, too. Well, quoting is a loose term. I'm still wearing my construction uniform because I'm still altering the island. Maybe in just a moment. Jeez, man. I should have taken care of this earlier, but I didn't. I was too tired today. I had to take the cats to the vet. It was just a checkup. There's nothing wrong with them, thankfully. Dear Lord, one of them wouldn't stop screaming and clawing at the cage this whole time. I feel like this 1 week has gone on for 5. I woke up late on Sunday. I got stuck in traffic for like a half hour yesterday. I went through that shit in eugenics. Edmund McMillan, you little fucker. You made a shit of peace with your trash, Isaac. I will become back my money. I hope that in your next life you will become a cow on a trash farm, you sucker. The funniest thing is that might be the nicest thing that was ever said to him about that game. That, and somebody pointed out that because of the guy typing "become back my money," that was a giveaway that he was German. Because he got tricked by the word "becoming" or something. It's like, well, clearly that just translates straight into English. It's like, not quite. Then he'd be crossing it again. Becoming. You be crossing while I be coming. I think last night was the only night where we didn't just get stuck in a storm of innuendos, and that was probably what went wrong. I'm gonna make sure that I get the plate address. She ghosted you, but she goblin me. That's from Tumblr. Don't give me credit for that one. I stole it. You intentionally avoided saying pee-pee. I didn't... I said it the first time. And then after that, I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. That's right, you people can't be trusted. I actually look good in the blue one. You're a Tumblr person. You can take credit for your people's achievements. Saying I'm a Tumblr person sounds harsh, but it's also actually completely true. Just in a non-derogatory way in my case, because I didn't get wrapped up in all that. You know who I'm talking about. Tumblr friend, parentheses, non-derogatory. I suppose that's all I have to go. I'm banned from Twitter, and I'm too spicy for Blue Sky. So Tumblr it is. Unless you survived the porn genocide, which means you're one of the good ones. Well, I did delete my original account because I had heard that there were bots brute forcing it. Brute forcing your passwords if you were left idle, so it's like, okay, I'm probably not coming back on here, so I'm gonna delete the accounts. And then I went back. You're not gonna find the really embarrassing stuff on my blog, just normal embarrassing stuff. People who still use Tumblr after that are good. Can I have your password so I can log into your account? Sure, it's... No! Whoa, almost dropped that. It's kind of sad. I want to see the old stuff. I do know... Because some of my friends are still on there, and they kept... And they either kept their old handles, or I was able to keep track of them. So I can go back into, like, 2014 or something and find the funny stuff from back then. Alright. I think that's everything I don't already have. Alright. Where's the dude who's been passed out on the beach for the last 12 hours or so? Whoa. Ooh. Give me that. There he is. It's Gulliver. It means it's digging time. This isn't our first mystery beach. It won't be our last. Is this new? Your stubborn commitment to shoving me awake tells me yes. Have you been? I thought it said that filthy siren we call the sea. You'll last on Tumblr if you're there for the memes and shitposts. Pissed me off that the megaphone doesn't wake him up anymore. Did they change that? Why would they change that? It's like the one benefit to play, well, aside from the lack of lag, the one benefit to playing this on a Switch 2. Well, you see, it's not fair for there to be a feature in one version of the game that's not in the original one. I mean, I guess, yeah, but it's like... Oh, whatever. Sirens are outside. They're finally coming to get me. Jokes aside, I think that's a fire truck. Well, that's an ambulance. I'm in the process of slowly putting my island back to normal because I don't need all these stupid palm trees anymore. Your girl was free. Move. Move! He had to go and pass out right on the rocks, didn't he? I mean, I suppose it's my own fault for putting a fence there, but, you know. You know, I'm just gonna blame him for that. Get out of my way, melonhead. Oh, brother. Come on. I swear, every time he wants me to find communicator parts, that's when the oyster spots vanish. Or clams, that's right, it's clams. All the clams I can eat. That's a watering can. My hand slipped. Would you, like, please? There we go. friend calls you up and says, I can dig more clams than you, stupid. You gotta say, nah, boy. So then you go down to reach on the object of the game, just to find parking. No clam digger. One of these days I need to just fully give up and have a watch stream and we'll all just watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Son of a bitch. There we go. That's a clam. I need communicator parts. Can you please cooperate? And any game I played, just cooperate. I'll get to you later, Deirdre. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, my own AC just tripped a circuit. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. That's a bit of it. When I was young, I understood nothing because the time when I used to talk a lot of Spanish and English wasn't on my mind. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, are we all quiet downstairs? For once in our lives? I swear you, every time one of them starts barking down there, you can hear the Doomsday Zone music manifesting. I don't necessarily need this, but... Why is this game suddenly running like molasses? It only seems to do this when I'm streaming. I know that I got a lot of stuff on the island, but it's like, come on, man. We're not talking 4K graphics here. In fact, I'm only... It says up here the source is 1080p, 60 frames per second. Also, oh wow, my space is getting low. It's 83.4 gigs left. Oh boy. There we go. As long as I'm over here. Let's just make it worse by increasing the amount of objects on the ground. Wah! Making me want to play Factorio. I do need to learn how to play that. I was playing it once, although honestly it's at least for me, it's borderline impossible playing games like that on a laptop with no extra keyboard and mouse. The laptop keyboard is just too... It's somehow too flat for me to actually be able to find the keys, if that makes any sense. Remember when the golden axe was referred to as the axe that never breaks? I suppose if you really want to split hairs, then it should very much be breakable, because gold is actually a very soft metal, but that really is splitting hairs. Alright, what's left that needs to be taken down? This. What? What's in here? Humidifier. What color? Green! That's why you bite in to make sure it's not tungsten. Alright, be that spider. He deserved it. Here you go. Am I gonna finally get that stupid golden shovel recipe? I feel like I'm overdue. Never seen the animation of what happens if you cut the tree the spider was on. Looks like the thing's just falling and can't get up. Yeah, I guess they didn't bother to make a crawling animation. Okay. So a hot item for a fortune. That's a door. Alright, let's get this shit off the ground. Maybe a falling animation for the cicada show, and if you want to go to exact the snail. I always feel bad when I scare the snails off of the bushes. They just tuck into their shells and fall over. Snails are kind of cute in this game. I'm kind of really bothered by them IRL, though. Ah, fuck balls. I was, and then I wasn't, and then I read Uzumaki and I went back to being freaked out by them. Now just put the fucking plants away. Actually, no, sell the plants. Put that away, you'll save that for Flick. No, sell that too. Sell the arcade seat too. I'm finding out like the big ones, but they're like the little ones. Ew. And if you've never read Uzumaki, then do not do that, and if you're not into horror. Because then you'll get the snail ick. You're the one that's named Sally. Yep. I want to say that there was one that was named Sally before and they changed it to Callie, or maybe I got it backwards. Because I think they realized that they accidentally named two of them Sally. Alright. So I used to have her in City Folk. I had Stitches in City Folk. I need to get this off of my screen. I was watching somebody do a retrospective of AVGN episodes, and I paused it on an image of him with the, what was it? It was in that video where he's talking about NES accessories or something. And it was a picture of him punching at, like, the U-Force or whatever it was called. So it's just a blurry screenshot of James Rolfe being reflected on that thing. It's like... I can't have that staring at me. Oh, I've been in here longer than I thought I was gonna. Might as well plant some more trees before I call this one. Well, let's sell the anthurium. Okay. Alright, one of the hot items was an imperial pot. Alright, we got an ad break, but I'm gonna take care of this. What's happening? You're not gonna miss any dialogue. It's gonna be sped up like last time. There we go, there's all the boring crap taken care of. All the really boring crap. I customized the stuff just to make sure that they were in the catalog. This is pretty much what it's all come down to. Hello. Hello again, Sally. Alright, I have to open this up again. Exchange helmet for different helmet. Oh, that's right. I have to fix that. I have to recharge. Yeah, here comes a mosquito. Get out of here. Oh, I should also probably put away my money. I've become back my money, finally. 30 million, hell yeah. What I wouldn't give to have even a fraction of that IRL. Oh my gosh. Why are there like 10 million things out here? Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, woman. Plant one. I'm gonna plant another one here. I just have to get rid of the sand spots. And I'll go for another pine. Place a regular tree here. And then I gotta start replanting my fruit trees. Really, all that's left is minutia now. Did I already take care of everything up on the top? Oh, that's right, I gotta take out that one. I got most of my pines growing back. What have I done over here? Okay. I took care of that earlier. This axe has been lasting a long time. Do another cedar. Barely knew her. That was probably what cursed me last night. I don't think I made a single one of those jokes. You're like, I should lay off on that one. I've hit a point where if I click on a random spot in one of my videos, I can hear myself say that. And then the one time I don't, I die. So it's like, maybe that's the trick. Who knows? Maybe I just can't deny who I am. I could patch up a hole like that. Yeah, I forget how I discovered that. If I just did that as an experiment or if I saw that in a video. Genuinely cannot remember. Hello. Hello, Sayu. We're just doing some cleanup in Animal Crossing, and then we're gonna get to Mother 2 Earthbound. Oh my gosh. I'm so used to calling the first one Mother that I'm just naturally doing it now. Should I... Oh, one more cedar. I think I already planted a cherry tree over by Cherry's house. What's going on, Biff? Cedar, I barely knew her. How are you? Nice game, soft music, and softly gameplay. It is. I had to help Gulliver today, that's why I decided to start with this, because it was already open from earlier. Wasn't able to get back to it because, again, taking the cats to the vet was just so draining. I think I literally just fell asleep on the couch for a couple hours. Well, it wasn't a couple hours. Ate and then fell asleep on my fiance's lap. We're definitely gonna go for the gabapentin the next time we have to take the kids. Well, for one of them at least. One took it a lot easier than the other one did. Alright, we'll plant an orange. Plant an apple. Biff, what are you doing now? I was gonna upload the video Because I very quickly edited a video of, like, the last bit of Mugenics. And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna call it when I put it on YouTube. It's probably gonna be something like, this is why Mugenics isn't coming back. Or at the very least, it's not for a good long while. I can't do that again. I got so cheated. And I'm sure that there will be some expert who will eventually see the full stream and be like, well, actually, if you had done this, 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 and this, and I'll be like, yeah, I know, probably, but I just don't want to. Not now, at least. In hindsight, I probably should have gone for Fury Swipes. For the Fury Swipes upgrade instead of Hop, but who knows? There's always the very real chance that Fury Swipes would have still only have done one hit instead of multiples. And I still wouldn't have been able to break the right candles in time. Where's the balloon? I just heard it. No. Oh my gosh, there's so much junk on the ground. What have I done? Oh, I gotta wait for that to get past the garden. Because there probably was something that I could have done if I had played a little smarter. But, it's hard to tell. Sometimes it's knowing what to do, and other times it's just like, well, what does the game feel like doing? Because don't forget, there are still random events that can just completely screw you over on your way to the boss. Well, actually, no. I might have been double screwed if I had gone for all HP except 1 at that event just before it, or maybe that would have just still told me to go to hell. I probably should have just left it alone to begin with, that way I could have gone in with full health on my tank. Maybe that's where it all went wrong. Oh, I noticed that I was looking over the footage over and over, and I feel like it was a very early scene in the series, but there's a scene in Daria where Jake, her dad, digs up some old tapes of him learning how to ride his bike, and then he falls off, and he's just like, no one goes to help him! And he just keeps watching it over and over and getting angrier. It's like, that's how I felt looking at that footage. It's like, stupid fucking game. I already quoted the I'll become back my money thing earlier, so I'm not gonna do it again. Even Mother 1 never treated me that awfully. And that game was mean towards the end. People need to process childhood trauma. I need to watch Daria again. That was a pretty fun time. I never watched it growing up because I didn't have the channel necessary for it. But I always wanted to. I saw ads for it. It's like, oh, I want to watch this. Honestly, I probably would have loved it because it's kind of like... It's comparing it to Doug fair, because I really liked Doug when I was a kid. I still do, actually. His sister only becomes funnier with every passing year. I love her. She's my favorite. Which I'm sure is probably not a surprise. I remember Doug. There's like a lot of people that don't like it because it's boring, but it's like, I really liked it. One of the extremely few shows with an older sister, younger brother. Oh yeah, come to think of it. Well, there's also Kim Possible. Although that's 2 younger brothers. Kim Possible wasn't until a few years later, though. Hey! Simply tickles me the way you constantly run around outside. What I wouldn't give for your level of simplicity. Usually if such a setup exists, the girl is the main character and the younger brother is nothing more than an annoying little brat. Oh yeah, that's true. It is unusual for the younger brother to be the one that's the main character in that case. Although Bobby's world kinda had that too, although then again his older sister just kind of existed just to be teenage girl. We're not doing that, Blue Bear. Why are you walking around nothing but a wife beater, by the way? Okay, I should probably put Deirdre up in a hotel room before I leave. Don't think I forgot about her. So where exactly that? In hindsight, I should have edited in the video from... Well, actually, maybe this might have been a copyright issue. It's like, I should have edited in the clip from Ren and Stimpy where after the happy helmet breaks and he just starts strangling Stimpy. Stimpy goes, Ren, you're angry? You darn tootin' I'm angry! I've never been this angry in my entire life! Good planning, me. That's Broccolo in the distance, by the way. And to think of it, I think I have Bella here today, too. I'm not gonna take the time to decorate a room, I'm just gonna put her in a pre-made one. I'll worry about decorating rooms later, especially since I have to redecorate one of them anyway. Because I think I just kind of went, I don't know. She's not that special. Oh yeah. Okay, so Deirdre's all taken care of. Let me see if I can find Bella. I definitely saw her earlier. Although she might have just been in the hotel. Given that Broccolo was right behind me, let's go see him. Mice are the shortest ones, and they all have Italian names. What'd they mean by this? Oi. Eat it. Bella, I definitely saw in a... I think I saw her out here, actually. She's probably in her hotel room. I should just pick my crops, but I'm gonna... I just want to see Bella. I'm gonna see Bella, and then we're gonna quit and go into Earthbound. Just hit me looking over at my desk that I could have just started, probably Soul Nomad, but I have to do like a practice run of that game because I played it a little bit and I kind of still don't quite know how it works. But I do want to see Gig. Oh, yep, there she is. Hey!
Garbage LP just subscribed.
Checking in to see if you were live. Can't stick around for too long, but happy 1 year. Thank you for resubscribing, Garbage LP. How's it going? I keep forgetting to send you a message. Oopsie daisies. I feel like I almost know what I was going for in this room. Almost. Bella. There's something slightly unhinged about her design. I think that's a helicopter. Oh wait, I think that might be a paving vehicle outside. Pink eye stare is creepy. Yeah, that one caught me off guard. Things have been perpetually up and down. It's weird right now. Maybe things will calm down soon, but who knows? Yeah. I was saying earlier that this week feels like it's been going on for like 5. She looks... Something about her eyes, it's like... She looks almost like her face is animated in like a sort of Disney Don Bluth kind of way. I don't know how to describe it. Probably. You can get a pen anywhere. I kind of want her on my island. What was that face? Record, who else is here? Oh, we got Scoot. He's got a hat over his hat. Oh, she smiled and waved at you, leaving like a little nerd. You need her. She was cute. I don't know who I want to move off of the island, but she's definitely in the running. You really get me. Zip zoom. 200 pounds of protein powder. Are you okay, sir? This one I did pretty decent on. Wouldn't have killed me to put more stuff on the walls, I guess. What else do I have? Yeah, I think this is the one that I just kind of said, F it. That one's not super great either. This one's pretty nice. Okay, so Brocolo's in that one. That one's in the VIP room. Alright, so she took the ocean room. Let's go see Mael, and then we'll call it a night. Well, call it a night in Animal Crossing. Duckling. This one did come out pretty nice, didn't it? I tried my best with this over here. Wait, no, I meant back to the lobby. I'm silly. Back to the lobby. I'm trying to remember if I've ever had mice on my islands as a permanent resident. I want to say I had Anacotti a few years ago, but I don't really remember. I love her. Old friend of mine had her on an island and she wanted her out because she wasn't cute enough. And it's like, you don't know what you've got, miss.